You're like Bob.
So, welcome to the Hey Yo Show. I am your host, Matty Cakes, local legend inside the metaverse with a double S at the end of the cake. And by my side, as always, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, the co-hostess with the mostest from the west to the east coast. It's Kattie Pookie. Whoa, Kattie. Kattie, look at the this is actually quite remarkable.
It looks like fall.
I know, but how did the leaves get this high up into the air? It's absolutely incredible.
I don't give a shit. It's pretty.
Also,
maybe someone's over here like with a fucking, oh my God, there's someone down there with a bag. Someone's just throwing it.
We're not paying you. This is a non-profit show. Also, a part of our MHCP crew with the best front row view, bringing everything that she sees right here on this stage to At Home with You, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Callie J. Baru. And, of course, huge shout out to Lux Vision Studio Productions, right here, two of the most dedicated camera people ever in the world. I want to start with something funny, but I have to start with something serious actually first. So, this community is incredible for those who are older here, for those who are newer here. I don't know how old people in the crowd are. I remember catching the Real World, okay, the MTV Real World, when it was very early on. I used to go to my grandmom's house. My aunt would always have it on, and I was much younger. And I was so fascinated by it because you're watching these people, and the metaverse is the same way. You try to talk to people in the outside world about the metaverse, and they're like, what do you mean? I don't understand. You know, and you're like, dude, you're in a bar. Like, you're in a club. You're in a bowling alley, and they don't get it. Same thing with the real world. Like, you're on the outside of some club looking in. And with that said, families are formed. Friends are found. Communities are built. Ecosystems are created. And sadly, with that comes the duality of, you know, both growth and loss. And recently we've lost a profound member of our community, Bone 77601, phenomenal human being, somebody who I knew before Horizon really kicked off. Bone and I knew each other for a very long time. It's been years now that we've known each other, and it was actually really amazing to see him walk in here for the first time. And I said, "Oh shit, that's Bone!" Like, it's crazy. I can't believe he came here from Poker Stars. But yeah, we've lost him in real life. He's passed. It's very sad. So just for a moment before we do our opening thing, we're just gonna have a moment of silence for Bone and for Blue Bunny, his fiance, wife, beautiful human being. I'm just going to have a quick moment of silence for him in honor of him and his family. Thank you, everybody, so much. That's very kind of you. I want to start out by saying my daughter is in. I'm already dropping my shit. Can you believe it? Look at this.
I can't even put my head down yet. Hold on. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
If I do, it's gonna be a river.
Is this thing even on? So my daughter's in cheer. My daughter's been working towards this her entire life. And when I was in school, it was always football and cheer. They had their own little social club and this and that. But nowadays, band has been introduced to that too, which is cool. You know what I mean? Let me tell you guys this real quick. So I'm sitting in the stands and I'm screaming at the football game. Okay. Actually, before I ask this, I say this. Does anybody out there have a kid in band? Anybody have a kid in band? Throw some confetti up. You got a kid in band? No? Good.
I had.
I'm going to get away with this one safely then without any too much nonsense. So I'm sitting in the stands. I'm yelling at the football game. And I hear the conductor say, "All right, everybody get ready. We're going to play Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult." And I said, "Oh, Don't Fear the Reaper. Great song. Bum, 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 bum. Great song, right?" Band starts up. And I'm sitting there listening, and I say, that's not quite how I remember the song, right? I'm getting a little nervous. I'm like, that's not how I remember the song. So the game progresses, and we're shouting and this and that. Next, they say they're going to play Paranoid by Black Sabbath. And I said, great, because I have a drive fast playlist. Let me tell you something. I have a drive fast playlist. Paranoid's the first song that plays. I turn my drive fast playlist on in real life. I literally just close my eyes and go 120 miles an hour while the music's playing. I don't care who's on the road. It's my favorite music. So I'm like, yeah, Black Sabbath, let's go. The band's gonna kill this one, Bam, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Band starts playing. Burr, 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 burr. I said, well, that's weird. That sounded just like their rendition of Blue Oyster Cult. Right? So now I'm getting confused here. I'm getting confused because I'm like, what is going on here? Right? I let it go. I let it go. Hold on. I let it go. Let me fan myself off because I'm getting hot just thinking about it. I'm getting irritated. Lastly, and here's where the real crime happened. Oddly, for some reason, this school's band decided that they wanted to play Notorious Thugs.
Shut the fuck up right now.
Bone Thugs and Harmony. Come on. It's Bone and Biggie.
I know what it is.
Yeah. Get high. Get high. One of the greatest songs of all time. Okay. And I say, oh my God, they messed up the first two songs. Please don't fuck this one up, right? Because I'm really nervous now because I'm like, this is a classic. This is a solid classic.
I already know where it's going.
Oh, you know where it's going. Conductor starts swinging her little ramen noodle arms around, and the band starts going. Burr, burr, burr. I stamp my feet and I said, I've had enough. And I don't know if anyone has ever met a band parent before. They're some of the most fanatical people on earth. The lady turns around, she goes, how dare you insult my daughter on the trombone? Like, well, play the fucking song, right, please. But that was my week. Okay. What we're not going to do tonight is we are not going to get into God, this thing is really hot. Holy God. Jeez. Does anybody else see the steam coming off this thing? Jesus Christ. What is this?
I hope it's fucking poison, to be honest with you, because I really don't see my cup anywhere.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the next
are we having a budget crisis here or something? Like, do you need $10? I mean, I'll give you like.
I didn't.
Do I have to buy my own fucking coffee?
Hey, take a sip out of it.
No,
I hope you burn your tongue.
Too late.
So we. What we're not going to do tonight on the show is we're not going to talk about the election. We're not going to talk about all that stuff.
Thank you.
That's a topic. Yeah, thank you. That's a topic that gets people cranked up like crazy. And we're not going to get into all that. We do have an amazing guest, though. We have UPTOWNAZEEM, and he's I actually have a funny story to tell about this. So, amazing individual, great people that he has working with him. Great diverse place. As you can see, we got the Truth nightclub billboard out there. Oh, I'm Jesus Christ, folks, I'm so sorry. We have some new sponsors for the show this week. It's not exactly Citibank, but Gritty Bank decided that they were going to set up shop in our city. And of course, our Boston Be a Man, dog is man's best friend. Be a man, sniff his ass to say hello. Don't ask me. I don't put the billboards up. These are our sponsors. And the other one is, I believe it's On a Roll Toilet Paper Company. Yeah, there it is. We strive to be number one for your number two. So those are our sponsors. Hey, don't ask me. I'm just a host, okay? They give me. I don't do it. I don't come up with it. So they the toilet paper one. I don't know. I don't even know where I heard it. I don't know where I heard it.
Go ahead,
we strive
to be
number one for your number two.
Yeah.
It's the worst show in the metaverse. How are we going 4 seasons?
I don't know.
Somebody tell me.
Okay.
Anyway, our guest They were, by the way, Meta. Actually, let's get one of the camera people. Meta, if you're listening, I really appreciate you messing up my string script with the numbers. You've completely decimated my Meta Exchange building. Is that building smoking right there? Is that building? Is that smoke? Oh. Anyway, I really appreciate you messing up my build. You know, we've never done anything to you except throw subtle jabs your way. I hope you're watching because I tag you in all of my ads. Let's get him out of here, Kat. Let's get Uptown out of here because I have a ton of questions for this guy. This guy is so talented. This guy's an amazing individual. So, ladies and gentlemen, please throw some confetti in the air for the one and the only UPTOWNAZEEM.
Let's go.
I'm nervous. Here he comes. Dude,
hey, how y'all doing?
I love your shirt. Oh my god,
Dude, that's sick.
Thank you.
I don't know where your hand is going here.
You can't see, man.
No, you're like in a stuck position right now for me.
I want
So
some stiff shit.
No, that's okay. It's
have a
okay.
seat. We'll
Okay.
clap later.
We'll clap.
That's y'all need me.
We'll do
Hey,
a phantom clap. Ladies and gentlemen, Uptown. I love the shirt, by the way, dude. Truth Nightclub.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
For those of you who do not know, this guy right here, Uptown, is one of the when you talk about consistency and dedication, I've never in my life in the metaverse seen anyone. Why am I holding this? So I've never I offered it to you. I offered it to you, you bar wench, and you said you didn't want any. Oh shit! So, I've never seen anyone who consistently changes their. How many duplications of your club do you have that you just swap it in and out?
Well, I do have some loops. It's not for swapping out. I really go in there and do that shit myself every night. That's a little different.
Crazy.
That's so crazy, dude. That's a lot. It's really good too.
It's great. It's great. How many people in the audience have been to Truth Nightclub? Oh my god, look how many empty seats we have. Invite your fucking friends, people.
Let's go. Everybody, don't let me on for real.
Yeah. See, don't worry. We'll bring you back for another episode. But we every time we tell someone we're gonna bring them back for another episode, they become insanely successful and they're too busy to ever come back. But dude, the precision with it is awesome. Let me tell you, I wish Ms. Toya was here. I wish Topaz were here because Ms. Toya, you had the boxing ring the one night. I absolutely loved it. And she was like number one on the boxing, the punch and speed bag, right? And I came in and just one punch jumped up on the leaderboard. She wouldn't speak to me for the rest of the night, but every time I turned my back, I could see how she had her fist balled behind my back. I thought she was about to hit me. And although I wouldn't virtually feel it, it would still hurt my feelings. You know? But
emotional.
She so funny. But truth is not the only thing that you have under your belt, dude. You are an absolute avid fan of Pac-Man. Why Pac-Man?
I don't even know. I used to play Pac-Man a lot when I was a kid. It was one of my favorite games. So I just felt like it was definitely a game everybody would know and everybody loved. So I just felt like, why not bring it here, 3D type, like. Definitely. So that was like one of the
fun.
Has anyone been to Uptown's Pac-Man World? Anyone? Is it confetti? If you haven't been there, good. We got some people. Thank you. Oh, the first row.
Appreciate y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all.
If you haven't been there, you absolutely have to go because it's so funny running. You put the suit on, by the way, the Pac-Man suit. And did you ever get that art we gave you?
I did, and I have been using it too for my Truth Nightclub World.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's so awesome.
For that.
I'm not going to give you the Mega Man arm cannon, but the but
You're not gonna give it to me though.
but the Pac-Man one. Oh my goodness. So I guess there's too many people in this world. There's too much stuff going on. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this glass is not exactly. Can you see this, cat?
I see said spill on the side and some motion. What's going on, lady?
No, it's all right. Hold on. It's
Yeah, napkins or something. Clean that up.
I got it.
It's
I got
like
it. Don't worry.
Sleeping over.
It is. Can you see that? Can anybody else see
It's
that?
just sloppy. You're just sloppy.
Spill that shit with Daddy. Get it together, man. Come on, man.
Caddy, what you had a question for Uptown about the recent program, and that you wanted to push off to them that we all signed up for.
That everybody got into.
That everybody got into.
Everybody got
Daddy,
into.
like, what question could it possibly be?
Yeah, everybody got into.
Everybody got into that program.
Did you pursue it?
I did, but I had gave up pursuing it a couple months ago, actually, because I was like, this shit ain't gonna never happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what you gotta do to get into it. I done did everything. I done did games, I done did the most art worlds, like museums. I don't know what I had to do, but I tried everything, and I was like, it ain't working. They ain't never contact me. I ain't never, but my email was messed up too, so they could have contacted me, but I don't know. But I feel like they could have reached out if they really wanted to. So at that point, I just gave up. I'm just going to, monetize myself. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the club, and I'm saying that's it. I ain't tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that support me going to support me. If not, then I'm still going to keep the experience going. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to
trust me,
not do it no more, but I just wasn't tripping about the monetization no more. You know
I wasn't going to go for it. And folks, I tell you, I wasn't going to go for it. And then, God, this is a show of positivity. So I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's my show and I'll do whatever the hell I want. I wasn't going to go for it, and then I saw 3 particular scumbags that got in. Okay, and I said, "How did this guy get in?" Okay, how did this guy get in? How did she get in? She hasn't been here for over 2 years. And this guy, there are videos of him screaming at women at the top of his lungs all over Instagram inside of here. If those 3 could get in, I can get it. Right. So what it was is I don't like rejection. Right. And my father will always say, well, if you don't ask, the answer is no anyway. Like, thanks, Pop. But I don't like seeing the rejection. But once I saw those 3 scumbags get into the program, I said, oh, I have to do it now. I would hate myself if I didn't. So we didn't announce it on Instagram like everyone else, but Kattie and I got in. Hence the ridiculous leaves that are blowing all over the place.
The leaves.
Folks, I'm sorry.
And the cup and the mini microphone.
I couldn't think of any. I couldn't think of any November ideas for the world. You know what I mean? Sue me. So
I wasn't gonna do it at all, but Jay Octavia, he was like, "Why? Are you stupid?" Like, no, I'm not stupid. He's like, "You should do it because then you have the tools and stuff like that." Like, I'm like, I don't build. He's like, you're an entertainer. You're a blah blah. I'm like, oh my god, whatever. So I did it just to kind of, I don't know, prove a point.
Shout out to Jay Octavius, insulting people to motivation.
A lot of people are interested in them tools for sure, because like, why not? Especially if you're not worried about the money, because a lot of people ain't got
I'm
money.
not worried about the money.
So,
no,
you won't worry about the money for sure. So me personally, I want the money. I'm broke.
I'm not in here enough for the money, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
see, I'm dedicated. I'm definitely. I've been there since day one.
Let's get this on camera. Let's get this on camera. For those of you who are watching on our live stream, okay, sitting on your toilet, picking your nose, whatever it is that you may be doing, okay, we're starting a GoFundMe for Uptown, okay, because he's got to eat too, okay. So let's get this on multiple cameras. So just if you're at home and you're watching, okay, let's get a little funds rolling in for this guy, okay. This is Truth Nightclub. Drop a like and a share too. So
it's a cool spot though. It really is a
Rello. I see Rello came in. Where's Rello? Rello, throw your arms up. Where you at? Oh, he's already pointing. He already pointed. Rello, I apologize. I didn't I saw you come in earlier. Jesus. I wanted to say hello to you, but There was an error
There was
fetching
an error.
down.
What? Uh-oh.
Oh no, everyone get ready to come back.
At least I won't be stiff when I come back.
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Teray,
CJ Shotlow. It's your boy Westside.
and you chilling with the Breaking Bread podcast. Hey, tune in and check us out every Saturday for some good talk.
You already know.
Good
The
conversation.
realest talks. You hear me?
Yeah, tune in.
Breaking Bread. Breaking Bread.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy HG. 702. Let's get tripping like a kid, untie his shoes. And you see the vibe and you see the move. Where I'm at, that's the Howard Hour Live to be exact. And you can catch me live on Lux Vision Studios to be exact. So make sure you tune in every Friday night, 11 Central, 12 Eastern, and 9 Pacific. And you know, everybody's a somebody. Catch me live on Lux Vision Studio. Let's go.
That's weird. That's super fucking weird.
Thank you. Let's chalk this one up to don't say stuff to Meta on camera while you're putting your show on.
Watch your lips. Watch your lips now.
Big Brother's always watching. So let's chalk this one up. We always like to do things for the first time here on the HEYO Show. That one was a first for us. I was actually about to go. I went into build mode. I was going to delete all the tri-mesh effects because I didn't know if that's what it was. I'm
I was like,
serious,
this is
man.
not what the program's about.
No, we
They
good.
want
We
me to
good.
enroll in the program, and then they don't let me use the stuff. You know what I mean? Like dangling cookies in front of my face.
What is this shit?
It's crazy. Look at this. My name is last on the list of my own show. That's crazy.
Aww.
He's a backseat driver in his own vehicle.
Yes. Now I have a funny story, and I want to confess this, and I'm glad that there's not that many people here when I confess this. So we were in your club one night, and I didn't call you Uptown. I called you Nazeem, and you said,
Right.
Maddie, why the fuck you calling me Nazeem, right? And at first I thought, why is he saying that to me? And I just let it go. Now, come the week that we get to launch your ads, and I'm sitting at one of my daughter's football games, not my son's, one of my daughters, because she's a center flyer cheerleader, and I said to my son, yeah, she's dedicated her life to it. She loves it. She's upstairs. I don't know if you guys can hear her over my microphone, but she's screaming the lyrics
You
to
have a,
Hamilton
you
right
have,
now.
I was gonna say, you have a 3. It count.
Cancels out.
Thank you. God, I can't fucking talk.
Oh,
Can't do shit.
Hey,
Somebody
yo.
right next to you.
that'll scare you. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Lex Video.
Welcome back.
Lex Video.
Welcome back. So
Welcome back.
we, for those of you who are just joining us, which is one person, we got kicked out by Meta. So, so I said to my son, I said, hey, I got to start building these ads for the show. And as I'm getting the story ad ready, as I'm getting the other ad ready, I'm going, there's something wrong. There's something terribly wrong. What is wrong with this ad? Something doesn't look right. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me what it was. And I said, you know what? Let me go into my Meta Horizon app and check. And sure enough, there's only one N in the name. It wasn't Uptown Nazeem. It was Uptown Azeem. And I said, that's why he said, why you calling me Nazeem that one night. And so I spent 45 minutes making your first round of ads, and then I had to go back and redo all of them. And I was like,
Oh shit.
dude. By the way, the folks, how many of you throw some confetti up? How many of you see our ads out there on Instagram? Anyone? They're beautiful. Thank you. At least one person does. So
I guess me. What's gonna happen?
what is this shit? So God dang. So when we do our ads, okay, if you're ever a future guest on the show, we ask for 3 photos, right? And we build an AI model around it. Uptown sends us this is great. You got to hear this. He sends us one photo of him in a car turned on his side, like with his neck craned to the side. He sends us another photo with his Oculus on, pulled up so you can't even see the top of his head and only half of his face. And then this was the best one. I messaged Kat. I said, Kat, you won't believe what just happened, right? So he sends us the Truth Nightclub logo. So he sends us 2 face shots and a Truth Nightclub logo. And I said, I don't know what the hell to do with this. Right? Suffice to say, we made it work. We did use some of the AI models. I spent a lot of time building that particular
Like
model.
20 years younger and shit. Thank you for that.
You did look
Got
like
baby face on there. No hair and shit on there.
I said, please don't message me and say take that one down. I was like, oh my god, because I must have recreated that thing 20 times, right? And it was not easy. So anyway, that's that. I want to give you a special thanks because there was a time period where during season 1, before season 2, some stuff had happened with Kattie and I in the show, and you and I met up at like 2:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning in High Dive, Nemo's World, and I had expressed to you what the deal was and what had happened, and you were one of the main people to encourage me. Don't ever let someone put you down or sabotage you and this and that. You better get right back at it and push and push and push. And I never got to properly thank you for being before season 2 ever started, being that person that pushed Kattie and I to continue with the show.
I remember they was ready to shut this shit down. You're like, fuck this shit. I'm like, nah, man, you tripping.
I was ready to shut the whole thing down. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago. It was, oh god, when it was like 3 seasons ago. So it was a tough time for us. But you were a pivotal person when it comes to getting that going again, and that segues me into my next thing. At that time, you were building. You had not yet built it. You were like just getting it off the ground. Can you talk to us about the Tony Montana world that you built?
Scarface.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite worlds to build, and one of my first worlds. Honestly, it was pretty dope. That's when I got into the recreation art thing. I was trying to like really recreate the whole mansion, like the inside the bedroom, like some of the best scenes of the house. But it was like I couldn't find no art. So I had to make my own art, and I really thought I fucked up, but a lot of people say it was good. I took hours.
A lot of people loved it.
Hours trying to create just a painting of Scarface. Like, and I could not figure out how to bend the shapes the correct way. But as soon as I was literally stuck on his hair. I did the whole thing, but I was stuck on the hair. I was like, what the fuck? Like 3 hours, I'm trying to just do some hair and shit. I'm like, the guy only got like 5 strings, but it just couldn't angle the right way. But once I figured it out, it was lit, and that shit was lit.
I remember you were telling me about it for like 45 minutes, and you were describing every last little thing you wanted to put in there, and I'm like, dude, that's a great idea, because I don't think I had seen we hadn't seen anyone do that yet. We had seen other replicas, but I don't think we had seen any Scarface replicas at that point. And it was pretty gnarly to see that thing come to fruition. I really loved it. If this meta doesn't stop glitching and making everybody jump around, I'm telling you, we're trying. Is it? Meta, can you hear me? Stop it.
Yeah, stop. Don't, because dude, they're gonna like make us go back to our little lily pad again.
There's another. Oh yeah, they took my apartment away, dude. Right when I got the ability to hang up pictures, they took the whole place. They evicted me.
Dude, I've been evicted for over a year. I have not had an apartment for like a year.
Well, you always
last Christmas I lost it
at my joint.
Hey.
Hey yo. So we we love the atmosphere that you created, but that's literally just the tip of the iceberg. Kattie, what did you have for? You said you wanted to ask him about the future, like what you have planned for.
Have you like started playing with all the materials that you got? Like, what do you got coming?
I literally just been on like Blender and trying to figure out how to TypeScript and everything. So it's like it would have been. I'm burnt out. I ain't even gonna lie, because I get off of here at night, then I'm up all day trying to figure out how to TypeScript and bring Trimesh in here. So it's like overtime. Like I'm overworked and underpaid, as they say. So that's where I'm at with it. But I'm definitely got a lot of ideas and a lot of vision to bring in here. I just can't, because I can't script yet. So that was my focus before I actually built Truth Nightclub. I was going to focus on scripting, and then Truth just became a hit. That wasn't even my plans for it to happen. I just wanted to see if I can build a club, and that's what happened after that. So that the people like really loved it that much. That's where it went. So I'm trying to focus on scripting now, and they say TypeScripting is 10 times harder than regular scripting. So if I can figure out this TypeScripting, then regular scripting should be nothing.
Right.
So I'm gonna focus on TypeScripting first now. Get that out the way.
No, is that? Did they really say that?
That's what I heard. And,
oh man, because the scripting that we have in here is already hieroglyphs, man. I'm sitting here, and it spells the sentences out for you.
It's like trigonometry at this point. I guess we're on geometry with the regular scripting.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm the kind of person who still thinks 2 + 2 is 22, man. I'm lost in the thoughts already. Wow, that's
I'm
wild.
Get it together, and that's a big fact, because that's one thing I do. I told myself I do a lot of things in here, and I'm gonna teach myself how to do that. So, you can't really depend on people. A lot of people do help on here, because this community is definitely awesome. But you got to do a lot of stuff yourself, because if you don't, then you won't, and you won't have. And a lot of people look at you like, hey. That's it, or they try to tax you up, either one. So
Yeah.
I ain't got it. I ain't about to pay you no $5,500 to script me no sign.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm cool off that. You're not about to ride me. I figure it out.
Mhm.
I asked someone for something in here for something very simple inside this show. Was it this show? Was it this show? What do we needed a script for something? What the hell
Was
did we
it?
need a script for? I don't
don't
even remember
remember.
what it was at this point, but it was something it was something very simple for one of our episodes. Very simple. I think Guy said, "Hold on, let me take a sip of my drink." Huh. My mouth is so goddamn dry. I'm so nervous putting on this crazy ass show every week. But we had something very simple, and this was for the Papa Hoppa show. Oh, I'm sorry, I might need that. So
That's what it was.
for the Papa Hoppa show, and what we learned about Papa Hoppa from Bunky's building right there, and I am going to put a Truth nightclub out there, but I have plans for it. You'll see. So we had this. We learned about Papa Hoppa that he was like this like taekwondo master in real life, and at the end of the show, we did this thing where we were chopping bricks in half, right? And I didn't know exactly how to get it going. And I asked this scripter guy, "Hey, how do I make these bricks break in half?" I said, "Oh yeah, I'll do it for you for $75." I said, "Man, I'll figure that shit out on my own. I don't care how janky it looks." Like, remember that cat? I called you up and I'm like, "Can you believe the audacity of this guy?" I was like, "I can't believe it." But I was figuring it out on my own. And of course, excuse me, I did figure it out on my own, and janky it was. It was oh, by the way, Uptown, I do have the Eagles logo up and like it's not finished, but I am making it for you.
I forgot about it. I'm like, Maddie just said, "Fuck me, it's cool."
No, I didn't. Yeah, how about when we beat them, the Panthers, man? What a bunch of bums. Any Panthers fans out there? Throw up some confetti. Good, they're bums. So, I love this show. I really do. I love bringing people on here. By the way, shout out. Is Ice Cold Stack still in here? Ice Cold, throw up your arms if you're still in here. Oh, she's going to be our guest after our 2nd November guest.
It's cool. She's so slippery. She slips and slips off so fast.
Hey yo.
Like a cube ice.
If you're at home and you're a child and you're watching this, go watch Roblox. Don't interpret that. What do I have for you? I have the Eagles thing. I just have not completed it yet. I'm not going to give you the Mega Man arm cannon. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I know I really want to, but I just can't. That thing is my pride and joy.
That's fire. That shit is fire though. He really did a good job on that. And I was like, when I seen it, I was like, damn, he really did a good job on this. like no bullshit. I really want that though. No. So is there a theme that you've wanted to do in your spot that you why do I keep holding this? Is there a theme that you've wanted to do in your spot that you just never got around to pushing it out there, or that you were like, I'm just not capable of making it in the way that I want to make it so it looks spectacular and for the people? Actually, no. I haven't even everything I think of, or I might get an idea from somebody else, or it always comes to life. Whatever vision, I do have some set up that probably is supposed to come, but they gonna definitely come. But you're gonna see them when they come, and that's a fact. I don't like talking about whatever you're gonna see, because that's the whole point of you coming to the club. You'll see it once you get to the club. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll get the experience then. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know like that. That's why I post my flyers the actual day of and not like time before, so you don't really know what you're going to expect until you get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you miss it, then you missed it. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? You'll eventually see it probably in the future. Like, but I done ran so many events, like I know a lot of people ain't gonna never see them again. And if you miss them, then you miss them. I
have
actually
to
thought about
say
doing
that
some rules like them, but I was like, nah, you missed it. Like that's it. I gotta get you. You gotta come to the club. You'll see it.
Oh yeah, I do remember seeing a couple of them. Like, what the fuck, man? There's some good, yeah.
And there was some, there was some that we met. Yeah, you missed them. But Kattie has a tradition that every time she comes to Truth Nightclub, she has to take a picture in front of your theme, and and I mean, it's a great tradition. It's a great club. I love, so out of all the people that I've ever made ads and did any kind of marketing for, which is a significant amount of people in here. Listen, folks, a lot of ads that you see out there sometimes are made by me. You can always tell when they're mine because they have a very distinct look to them. And your club was probably one of the clubs I thoroughly enjoyed making ads for a period of time. I loved making ads for you guys because
fire too.
Thank you. The one with the wine glass was the best one for me. I loved that one. Remember with the single wine glass on the why do I feel like I'm fucking crawling? Like I'm like super small. This is ridiculous. So I loved it, man, and I want to go back to it, but it was just so, there was just so much going on. I'm like, dude, and I was trying to get your schedule down so I could get all like a whole week's worth of stuff made, because I believe I had made a significant amount for you guys. I was just like pumping them on. My phone was about to explode. My phone was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, it's just saving so much stuff.
But you had a whole lineup lined up. Like, no bullshit. I really appreciate that, because he was like, anything you need, let me know. And that was dope in itself, because around that time I wasn't even really doing a lot of ads or promotion at all. You know what I'm saying? That was like word of mouth, really. So like when I start doing them and you helped out with that, that was like one of the best things that made Truth even start flying, because the people even that's not on there was seeing it and asking me like, what is that? I'm like, you gotta get on the VR. They like VR. So at that point, it's probably start bringing money to Meta and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
get out of town, really.
Intrigued.
Oh man, that's amazing. I didn't know that they stripped.
Larry's the man.
All in a flyer. Oh great! Now his head just got a little bit bigger. Thank you.
I want to sleep watching it grow, though. It's crazy.
You're right.
First, hold on, folks. I want to see how wide these curtains open, because my head might not fit through it when I leave the stage.
No
so,
shit.
Hold on a second. No, I think we'll be safe. I think we'll be safe. So No, I love it. And anybody in the crowd, man, if you guys ever are in a bind or stuck, and just give me your theme and just tell me what your stuff is, and I don't mind making a couple ads. I thoroughly enjoy the programs that I use. I've never seen other people using the programs that I use, so I pride myself in that. And no, I'm not going to tell anybody what they are, because then every jerk off in Meta will be using them. So so we
I know what they are. For a price, I'll give them to you. Just kidding.
Show's canceled, folks.
One's close to you, Maddie.
Listen to Cattie's laugh. Listen. Hold on. Listen.
No, I'm not gonna do it now because you say
listen to her laugh.
No, it's done.
This is the stone skipping laugh to show. You ever throw a stone in the water and it across the lake? That's her stone skipping laugh that she does right there.
Whatever.
I think Katie would have like a great evil witch laugh. If you used to tweak that laugh, change the pitch a little bit, take that same laugh, record it, and change the pitch to be so evil.
She has like 21 different laughs. You can always. Yeah. We actually, I think it was season 2, we did a whole segment of all Cattie's laughs. Yeah, there's the water cooler one.
Shut up.
You ever hear bubbles come up in a water cooler? Anyone out there? And it goes. She has a laugh that sounds just like that. It's so weird, right? Oh, Miss Toya's here. Miss Toya, where's she at? Is she in the crowd? Throw your hands up. We talked about you earlier, very briefly. So Please don't hit me. But we. So let's get to what do we got here? No, we're good. So listen, I want to tell people that if you're ever a host of a show, do not check your wristwatch while you're talking to your guests. It's the worst thing that's so insulting. I wanted to talk to you. So Fiji, you had created an entire thing in the basement for Fiji to put on a show, and of course, Lux is here, and Lux films that.
Vision Studio, they're the best.
So
They're
did
definitely the best.
Trap Street start? Did you guys partner up and start in Truth, or what happened there?
So with Trash Street, that was something that Fiji thought of, and I just like did the whole everything behind the scenes type shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as design and then like his whole vision and bringing it to life. You know what I'm saying? Just made sure that I did my part. He did everything else, whereas though the peoples and his talking and all everything he did. So we just did that thing, but it was fire. It definitely was fire for sure, for sure.
It was excellent.
Fiji, when he came, it was like he just came with the club. Wow, we in there, we lit. He just dropped his album. I'm like, look, you might as well drop it in here, dude. You know what I'm saying? Do a little song on this, keep the shit lit.
Right.
It was so lit. It was so lit, like on that album release. I'm like, shit, you might as well just keep it lit like that. You know what I'm saying? You keep your shit popping. Hey, Tuesday, we just figured that shit out. We're gonna do it a Tuesday. He came back like, look, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, look, at this point, whatever you want to do, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just keep it lit. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? This your day. Simple as that. So
awesome. That's exactly what we were talking about.
Am I sitting down?
Yeah, why? You're in a chair.
Like a little kid.
I know, but I don't want. There we go.
In a chair. That's
I don't like. I know. I don't like this. I don't like the sit thing.
Yeah. So with Fiji, with his night after that, he had that Trap Street shit jumping though, honestly, and that was his whole vision. He came to me like, bro, I want to do some type of shit I seen. That was the portion and all that. I'm like, all right, well, I'm saying, let me know. I recreated Bob, and that was that. So all I did was make sure that whole thing was perfect how it needed to be for him. You know what I'm saying? So we can succeed.
The porch scene was great. The thing that you built on that stage, I mean, remember that cat with the brick wall and the that thing was fantastic. I actually wanted to build like graffiti and give it to you, because I thought, man, that thing was absolute fire when we came in there that night. And I said, dude, this is genius. Like these guys are, and that's the definition of what we were talking about when we were promoting. The show was the community. You don't know a lot of club owners in here or people in here that are like, you know what, dude, I'll sacrifice one of my days and it'll just be dedicated to this. I don't want to say, every time I say the word patron, everyone says, what does patron mean? A person who comes in your club, goddammit. So like, or a person who comes in your establishment. That's what a patron is. Jeez. Here.
Yeah, a lot of people create their rules and they focus on their stuff and they keep them to themselves and it's all about them. At that point, like my world is not even just a club; it's the art world. Like that's why you see a bunch of art in there because like I'm into both. So I'm actually using my club for art hub at the same time, so I can still present my art when I want to. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just having the art world where it's like, all right, people are gonna come to the museum, but they're gonna leave because it's a museum. People are gonna stay in the club because it's a club. You know what I'm saying? So I can still show my art off. That's like fire. And same sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, we do, and we love it. We love the family that you've built there. Every time we come in, you know, as sure as the sky is blue, and the sun sets every day, Tall Falcon's going to be standing right by that door.
My family is the best family I could have ever had in Truth. Like without them, Truth ain't like, and without the people that actually come, Truth would be just a building. You know what I'm saying? Like we definitely make truth. Like that's why we are the truth. Like there's nothing but love and nothing but, you know what I'm saying? That's all you're gonna get there every time. I even let them tell them like, if your energy not high, don't even come. Take off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to pop in if you don't feel good. Like we just need all the best energy in there every time. Like
it's for those of you in the crowd. It's saying the world's using more memory than, dude, Meta, get your stuff together. So for those of you who don't know, so I'm from Philly, so just hearing the way that he's saying things like, it may not be funny to some people, but it's funny to me because I pick right up on it. It's, yo, you're killing me. Like he said, it is the truth. Yeah. This show. What are we gonna do? What would we do without this place? So we definitely want to have Truth Nightclub out in the city skyline. I want to tell you that, but I have a plan for it, and it's not going to be out there for some time. But you'll understand why when the project comes to an end. But it will be out there, and I'm very excited about the future of that. Truth be told, we didn't know what to do, and we chose Meadowwood. And one day I was sitting there eating, it's like I'm watching TV, and someone said something about Hollywood, and I think I called you right away, and I said, I know exactly what we can do. I know exactly what to do. Instead of Hollywood, Meadowwood. Imagine a world with a big white letters that say Meadowwood on it. And I was like, so you can ask Kay. Once an idea comes in my brain, I'm like this full steam ahead. Now with all the controversy going on in Hollywood, I'm kind of like, I wish I didn't choose Meadowwood, right? Like I don't want to be associated with that shit. But we do have plans to put Truth Nightclub out there because it's going to be cool how it comes to fruition, and people will have to come show after show to see how it happens, because this is a living city. Yeah, it's. I don't know if you guys heard it.
Okay?
I'm going to reset this real quick, so I apologize. Callie, how we looking on time?
Record their shows.
We good? All right, cool.
You record them.
I'm gonna reset this real quick. I apologize. Just listen. Shut that off. Listen. So, like on this side of the room, we got this awesome ambience where it's like there's car sounds and this and that. Blah blah.
Like, what is this? It's a talk show.
It's a talk show.
Oh, okay.
Whoever the guest in the audience was that asked what this was, it's a talk show. Just so you know, buddy. Get in contact with us. We'll book you for 2025. So I heard someone talking. You know, I have the audience, like, so I can't hear them because they throw me off. But when I was going behind the curtains, I heard someone. He said, "What is this?"
I know. I got that.
Yeah. It's a talk show, sir.
It's crazy.
I'm a good detective.
It's a talk show. Get in contact with me. My Instagram's right out there. We'll get you on. We're booked all the way up until December, but we'll get you on as a guest. Just build something and
build something so we can talk about it.
So we can talk about it.
Private call me.
We do want to know if there was a specific art world that you could vote, because you did Pac-Man, the Pac-Man run was great, dude. We had so much fun there that one day. That was so funny, putting on the suits. You did the Tony Montana world, and I want to know if you could do an art world with zero limitations, what would you build in here? What would you construct?
I would probably do like a boxing exhibit. All the greatest fighters.
I love that. I'm wearing a Mike Tyson shirt right now.
Yeah. Mike Tyson, Ali, everybody, listing, or whoever, like, is one of the top fighters. Even right now, you know, Javante Davis, he's a top dog right now. So there's a bunch of people that's, you know, that need to be in that museum, and that's a thing.
Yeah, I love watching.
That's something I would want to do. A boxing exhibit, a museum type. Like actual 3D boxers, some animated moving, you seeing knockout and shit like that. That'd be fire.
Yeah, that'd be great. You could probably get with Shea Arts and Island Aesthetic for that. They would definitely be beneficial in helping that go, because can't remember that thing that Shea built with the choreographed dancers. That shit was crazy.
It was crazy.
Shay, I actually got my first piece of art from Shay.
Did you really?
I came here when I did my Black Excellence Museum. That was one of my first museums I did on here. But I couldn't. I didn't know capacity. What I had wanted to do was get art from every creator in here and try to put it in that museum, but I didn't know capacity of things, so I wasn't able to do that. And when I had a piece of art from her, it was so heavy. It was like that was like the only piece of art I can actually put in there when I was done doing everything I need to do. So I was like, all right, I can't even put this in here because then I done got art from other people. Theirs not going to be in there. So they're going to be like, where's my shit at? So I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm just going to use these doors. That's when I was like, utilize the doors. I put a bunch of doors on the walls and just was like, put their worlds in there to the museum. So if you came to my world, you can go to their worlds from there.
Awesome.
But I didn't even know what a world I was. Like when I did that.
It's awesome. That's a great community thing to do. I appreciate that because some people just try to hog the limelight. We did have someone come in here earlier who I'm not gonna name any names, but that person was in here earlier. They hogged the limelight. I couldn't wait for them to get out of here.
Yeah, I don't do no gatekeeping. I ain't gonna never do that.
I
Like,
hate
gonna do that. I give you, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't gonna give you the whole formula, I'm gonna tell you where you probably can go get it from. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. Like, I might not give you what I got, but you can figure it out. I'll tell you how I did it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it yourself. I can't, not about the baby. I ain't about to feed you with the spoon and all that, but you know what I'm saying? I pour you a glass of something. You know, I go.
My lungs are like dead, dude.
Stop
I think
smoking.
All that damn coffee you over there drinking. You about
coffee. I'm
4 seasons in, throwing coffee back. I bet. And it's hot as shit.
I'm smoking during the show. Is someone's name in here? Their email address? Late Miss, your username's your email address. It's crazy. Come look at it, Cat. Come look at the players list, Cat. Come over here. Look at this. That's crazy.
It'll take me a year to get over there with the stick drift shit.
Yeah, Cattie's got stick drift, but she refuses to get a new controller.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a new Oculus. I was working on that today. I actually don't even have no more. Like, y'all got to stop buying them so I can get mine. I ain't got anything in stock and shit. I'm definitely not about to buy it too because I got the 3 already. It don't even make sense.
Before we run into your end of the episode plug, because we are getting to that time, and folks, we apologize. Well, I have no idea what that glitch was in the middle of the show. So for those of you who stuck around, bless your hearts. I do want to say your attention to detail, dude, is remarkable. If you guys go into your players list and look out Uptown's name and save some of his museums to go to him, because he's made these nostalgic museums of things that we grew up with. Well, I don't know about some people in here maybe a bit younger than others. I'm fucking old, and the stuff that you had in that one museum, dude, was the detail on it was insane. Remember, we were just in awe that one time because we were walking around. We were like, oh my god, he's even got like the little screws in it. Like that was nutty. And
Spellbound killed that.
Spellbound. I took a couple guys to meet Spellbound earlier. What's that? Yeah, come on in there. Don't stand in the doorway because we don't have any insurance.
Just in case there's a fire, we don't want to jump the fuck over you.
Right. If there's a fire, we don't need anybody crowding the hallway. It's very narrow. I know me.
I'm taking that way.
I'm going this way.
Bye.
Forget everyone else. I got my exit.
They can't go. All of us, we're all good. We're taking this way out.
right.
That's so far as ways down right there. I don't see no parachutes or nothing in there.
Oh, you don't want to trust the parachute company.
Don't trust the parachute company. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I'm gonna need y'all not to just crowd that doorway. We don't need no fires going on there while I'm in here. Maybe
I don't know if you saw our first episode of this season. So our first episode of this season, we actually had a sponsor, Geronimo Parachutes, and we had a couple jumpers on the buildings with the parachutes. Unfortunately, from last I heard, that company went out of business because those jumpers jumped off the rooftops of the buildings and the parachutes never deployed. We're still in a legal thing with that right now, so I can't say too much about it. The lady with the email left. I didn't want to scare her away. Anyway, with that, I'm going to give you the floor to plug anything that you want to throw out there, invite people, advertise, do your whole thing, and then I'll get the closing affirmation going.
I just want to say I appreciate everybody in the audience, everybody that comes to Truth. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, without my team, Truth ain't shit. And we definitely gonna keep it lit. Definitely pop out. We open up at 10 o'clock every night. You know what I'm saying? We close at 2. We got events every day. And it's definitely lit. So definitely pop in. Definitely come to the HEYO show. Maybe you'll get on. Maybe you won't. But definitely.
Maybe you will. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Do you have no idea? M. Runk was in the crowd earlier. I wish he was still here. So M. Runk actually put a
shout out to him.
Shout out to M. Runk. He put an amazing poster for our show up in his world, Crazy Cantina. It was so beautiful looking. I should know because I made it. And but it was really gnarly. I agree. Go to Truth Nightclub, dude, because that place, the family there is incredible. My closing affirmation. I just want to say that you are absolutely and I'm going to say this because of the kids that I help coach with the football. Some of them get a little hot-headed, these boys, because kids on the other team are talking smack. You're absolutely in charge of how you feel, right? A lot of people in this joint are going to try to drag you down when they see that you're successful. You are the one who is in control of how you feel. Words are literally just vibrations that come out of the throat and disappear into the air like farts in a fan, dude. Right? So you like that one? You like that one? And it's up to you to react or motivate yourself based on the stuff that other people say. If you want to do it inside this place, inside of Meta, man, do it. The only one who's stopping you is you. If you want to build a museum, if you want to build a club, if you want to build a talk show or this or that, man, go out there and do it. Build mode is open to everybody. Just do it. Get it going.
People the same shit. They come to me all the time. I want to build a nightclub. Go ahead. I don't want to interfere with yours. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. Like, I don't know why you think you don't want to interfere with me. It's not no competition. I ain't in no competition with nobody on here at all.
I'm in competition with myself.
I got too much going on to even worry about all that people doing. You got to literally tell me what you got going for me to even know. You know what I'm saying? That's a big fact.
Agreed. And we were gonna close on that profound statement. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we appreciate you coming out to HEYO Show. As always, we don't bless you. Hold on, she's got like 4 of them coming.
Nope, that was it.
Where's the third one?
No, that was it.
So as always, we don't care about likes, saves, and shares. We don't care about that. We do, however, ask that people take pictures when you come here during the show, because even though we're not standing next to each other, we are still making memories inside this place, and pictures are the best way to secure those memories. What we're going to do is we're all going to exit out to the lobby. Guests can meet, audience members can meet our guests. We can get some pictures out there, and then next episode will be on the 21st. Ice Cold Stacks.
That's right.
Hey, Ice Cold. Let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Stacks.
Thank you, Lux. Thank you, Callie. As always. Here we go.
Beep, 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 beep.